snakes and alligators right away. Come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must mind his Uncle Sam. Away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie. I was in Baltimore, I'd make secession traders roar right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll put the traders all to rout. I'll bet my boots we'll whip them out right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam. Away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Stars and stripes still wave forever o'er the free and brave right away. Come away, right away, come away. And let our motto ever be for union and for liberty right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam. Away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie.
Today's guest.
She's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So maybe you pay to see what you think. You get it for free. The woman is wild. She can't tame by the pearl the jaguar. Mine is a matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far.
A good header from Hornton. Very close to the opening goal. With Lauritsen. Score now, so you should strike and let end it.
There's probably all a chance and a goal. Lindbaum gets a good ball.
Hello there, hello there, hello there, everyone. This is the Happy Hour. I am Kevin Logan, and that is why I drink. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. It's Dr. Christy Winters.
Hey.
How are you getting
that
on?
was fun. How am I getting on? Yeah, life is flying by. Before I know it, I'm going to be on my deathbed. Yeah. How are you?
Well, I mean, Christy, let us just get this out of the way. Another thing died this week, didn't it, Christy? Germany's chances of winning this World Cup. Boom. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up? Our feet are saying dickheads.
So, yeah, we'll see how much. Yeah. I mean, I think the Germans are pretty resigned. They weren't so keen on their team anyway. Although they were supportive, I don't think anyone really thought we had a reasonable.
No,
chance.
they were dog shit. To be fair.
Yeah.
England are through, but are equally dog shit, it would appear.
Are they going to play America on the 4th of July? Is that determined yet?
No, we're playing Mexico in Mexico.
That's right, where you can't breathe.
Halfway up a mountain. Yeah, good.
Yeah, you guys are going to basically pass out from lack of oxygen.
In the same stadium where Maradona punched the ball in.
Oh, hand of God.
Yeah, the Azteca.
Ye old hand of God, yeah. No, you guys are going to look more like the Philosophers football match rather than a World Cup football match.
True.
You know, the Monty Python football match?
Indeed,
Yeah.
Very much so. Heidegger was a boozy beggar.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw Josh Johnson on Monday night.
How was that?
First he was very good. He's basically exactly like he is on the videos. Right. And he's probably not, I mean, I'm only 5'3", so he's probably like 5'8", 5'9". He's not like, sometimes you see a star and you're like, oh, you're way shorter than I thought you would be, or you're way taller than I thought you would be. No.
I think star is pushing it.
Well, I mean, he does host the Daily Show from time to time to cover for Jon Stewart, so it's not like he's...
Okay, I'll let it pass. But either way, short kings rise up. Short kings.
Yeah. I saw him, I was like, yeah, you're about the height I thought you'd be.
Okay, the question everyone's wondering, Christy, did you smash?
With Josh Johnson, I mean, I would, but I couldn't because I had to go home. I had to go back. I had to go buy weed before I left, so I couldn't have his face cake before the shops closed. Like, I had my priorities in order. Like, I can go chase dick, or I can go get high, and I knew I was going to get one. Not so sure about the other. So
exactly.
I went with a certain thing.
That's fair. That's fair, Christy. On that point, you're gonna go on. Tell your thing.
Face cake.
Yeah. Well, on that point, Christy, you are a fan of the Sensimelia, are you not?
Which
The-
Simpson?
The ganj. Marijuana.
Was he? Oh, what? It's like
I was trying to.
ganja.
I was trying to like be a bit more poetic about it, but yeah, you
Oh,
are a
okay,
fan
yeah.
of marijuana, yes.
Yes.
And we
the
both
gear.
we're both fans of Caribbean culture.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm personally a fan of reggae music.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
I mean, it's not my whole jam, but I mean, I would rate it way above country music, which is my least favorite
well,
kind
yeah,
of
I mean,
music.
true, but I'd literally prefer silence, or maybe someone
Yeah.
drilling into the side of my head,
Yeah.
whichever. And so I found something this week which brings all of those things together.
Ganja, okay.
To
Weed,
celebrate-
marijuana.
To,
And,
s-
yeah, okay.
to celebrate an American hero, Christo.
Oh, God. All right. Hey, by the way, I want you to find out if Dancy's really nuked her channel. So you have to look on YouTube. Maybe
Why
I
would
could
I,
just
Christy? Why
block.
would you mention bad music when I'm about to clearly show you something good?
Okay, it's because good music reminds me of Dancy Sings Big, and the fact that if she nuked her channel, I'm going to be so sad. So, because it's terrible. It's one of those terrible things we
Christy,
enjoy.
no,
Show me.
ironically, we're turning over a new leaf.
Okay.
Weed, leaf, anyway.
Yes, yes, yes.
As we bring you the song, We Smoke into Ganja, We Get High in His Name. It's a beautiful piece. It's poetry from the gods. I think we can all agree.
All right, all right. I also I like the cultural appropriation there. I'm trying to picture Charlie Kirk in dreads now, and I don't have to because he's right there in front of me.
I wonder if
So that's great.
I wonder if he could smoke out the hole in his neck.
Yeah, who was it? Someone was saying. Oh, someone described each time when these people get kirked. I didn't realize that his name had become a verb.
Very much so. Yes, very much so.
So,
Yeah.
haha. He was a terrible man.
True, although to be fair, he did go the entirety of this year's Pride without saying anything homophobic. So
That's true.
good for him. Maybe he's learning, Krista.
Him stand firm like a lion on the hill. Through the storm and the thunder, him keep still. Him speak him mind. When the road get rough, with fire in him heart, Jah make him tough.
We are Charlie Kirk!
Oh,
Oh, come on, it's a bop!
oh, that's good. Can you 1-2-5 this? I'm just curious.
Possibly? I don't
I
know.
want to hear it. I think it would be a bit of a bop on 1-2-5.
Maybe, yeah.
See, that's better.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Now you can dance to it. Boom, 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 boom.
Babylon try to stop him, but the voice still sound through the people there. The message go round. We are
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk. We light up the flame. We
Smoke in the
The
ganja!
ganja.
We are
Oh yeah.
we stand firm as one, together unbroken, till Jah kingdom come.
Amazing.
All right, the 1-2-5, very good choice.
Yeah, no, that's, you know what, you made a call and it worked.
Yeah.
Danzy
Yeah.
sings big. Let's have a look. Did she nuke her channel? It would appear so. Oh no.
God, that's so tragic. She only exists now in the archives of our show.
She lives on in our hearts, Christo.
She does.
Oh, the
I'm so
Rory Cat
sad.
song is gone.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Oh.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she was absolutely shit.
Oh
So,
god, yeah, that
like,
that
yeah,
Wrecking Ball cover was literally pain. It was pain in
yeah,
music form.
yeah,
But
amazing.
I wonder if she just got fed up with Trump. Maybe she just decided she hated Trump.
Well, I mean, you'd think so, but I mean, so many of them have been fucking scammed whilst he's earned more money than any other president
Mm,
ever by
yeah.
manipulating markets and crypto and shit. You'd think so. Also, just to mention, congrats to E. Jean Carroll on a small slice of justice this week.
Oh, she got another decision in her favor.
Yeah, the Supreme Court said, "Nah, Trump, you can't contest this. It's yeah, like it's over."
Oh, good.
Yeah, so good for her. Now they also turned down his birthright citizenship shit as well. So for once, the Supreme Court is doing sort of its job, maybe a bit.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I have good news and bad news. Um, well, I did find it. I did find her channel because I wanted to go
Oh,
online
it
and be
is
like,
there. Yeah,
does
okay.
does she have a Twitter or something? But I just maybe she changed the name of it. So I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah.
meet the
No,
Google
no.
chat
I'll
where
get
we are.
someone posted it in the
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah.
So she changed the name of the channel. Dancy sings parody underscore Dancy. So
Underscored. That is strong.
yeah,
That
that
is
makes it yeah.
solid branding.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you know which one we have to look at now, Christo, because you mentioned it.
Hey Kevin, don't be so sad. The Hey Jude parody,
No, no, the one you mentioned,
uh,
Christo.
the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Can I find it? Uh,
I think you can search. Oh no, I thought you could search within channels for content, but
yeah, I don't know.
there's the eighth COVID song, seven COVID songs. So this is Christmas COVID virus. Blank
Yeah.
space parody.
Uh,
Asian lady sings a very hot English song with rap. Bang bang Ariana Grande cover.
honestly, her branding game is on point, isn't it? Does she?
Programmer in Bay Area English subtitles. Fucking what?
Uh, yeah, I can't find it. Countries on fire,
Oh, Rolling in the Deep.
rolling in the meep. Oh, hang on,
Yeah.
I got it. Oh, I've got it. Let's go.
What's it called?
It's called lowercase US and then capitals sixth Trump song. He came in like a wrecking
okay.
ball.
Oh, there he is. Yes.
Parody.
Okay.
Sorry, hyphen parody hyphen Miley Cyrus hyphen turn on CC / caption / subtitles is the official title of this piece of
I'm
art.
so glad we found it.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's beautiful. It's not. It's no light up in his name, but you know.
Hi, this is the sixth Trump cover song. The Dancing Sings Big singing channel presents Wrecking Ball. Please share, like, and subscribe to support Trump. Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to give me money for torturing you. That is a thing you can do, chat.
They cheat, they lie, our hearts ache. We were tricked, never asking why. We fight, we fell under their trap. A scheme no one could deny. Don't you ever think they can walk away. We will always want Trump. We can't live a life running for our lives. We will always want Trump.
oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
He came in like a wrecking ball. He never hit so hard in the swamp. All they wanted was to compete the most. All they ever did was trick us. Yeah, they tricked us.
Do you remember when we played this to PZ Myers and he literally took his headphones off? He stopped listening. We broke a scientist that day.
We
Christo.
yes, we completely did. 100%.
We put integrity high up in the sky, and now it's coming down. We slowly turned it, let us down, and now it's crashed to the ground. Don't you ever say they can walk away. We will always want Trump. We can live a life running for our lives. We will always want Trump.
You have no timing!
He came in like a wrecking ball. He never hit so hard in the swamp. All we wanted was to come legal west. All they ever did was trick us. He came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, they just blocked windows and cheats.
Oh,
Let the
God.
plumbers away 60 feet. All they ever did was trick us. Yeah, they tricked us.
Oh my god!
We
That's
never
just...
meant to start to war. We just want to come legal moves. And instead of blocking views, they should have let observers in. We never meant to start to war. We just want to come legal moves. They should have let observers in.
Look, we're not even taking on the fact that it's just lies as well.
Oh, God, it's total Trump propaganda. It's like
yeah.
so ridiculous. Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
You know, they can't function
There
in,
was-
in the real world.
To quote Trump's own lawyers, they had a non-zero number of observers in the room. Still my favourite piece of legalese nonsense ever.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
let's finish this off.
Yeah.
We're listening all the way to the end, chat. Okay?
Don't you ever say they can't walk away. We will always want Trump.
Has she hit a single beat in this fucking song? Like
about 3 beats too late.
yeah, she's always at least half a beat off, and that's the best she gets. Some of the fucking choruses, like the chorus is onto the 3rd or 4th beat before she starts singing. It's ridiculous.
He came in like a wrecking ball. He never hit so hard and swung. All they wanted was to come legal west. All they ever did was trick us. He came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, they just blocked windows and cheat. Let observers away 60 feet. All they ever did was trick us. Yeah, they tricked us. Yeah, they tricked us.
See, this is what in the
Thank
chat
you.
gets a little too lippy and a little too on your tits. You just pull out some Dancy. You hit him
Exactly.
with some wrecking ball.
Exactly, chat. I can hurt you. Don't make me do it. That's a very good question, Eric. There, Ed. Why are you gay? I don't know. That's one of my noise alerts now. Yes. What happened? Something. Thank you, Eric. I said just logged in. Off to get my earplugs. Too late, bitch. Too late. Anyway.
Oh, but I mean the euphoria after it ends, like the endorphin rush of not having to listen to that anymore. It's a little bit oof, gives me goosebumps.
So I think Christy just discovered a new kink.
Yep.
Fair enough. Have you got post Danzy clarity? Is that
Yes.
what's happened here? Fair enough. Okay. What the hell is this, Christo?
Oh yeah. Enjoy.
No, okay. Fair enough. That's all the context you're getting.
My
Yep.
biggest downfall at my last job was that I made way too many D's nuts jokes. Someone would ask, "Hey Andrew, where's the meeting at 2 p.m.?" And I would say, "Oh, it's in room 40. Room 40, room for D's nuts in your mouth. Hey Andrew, what are you doing for Halloween?" "Oh, I'm going to be a mind goblin." "What's a mind goblin?" "Mind goblin D's nuts for me." "Hey Andrew, who put..."
Yeah, this is a HR concern. Definitely. Because you are talking about people nibbling on your testicles at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Random co-workers, you know, who just want to know what room they've got to go to for their fucking meeting.
Put that meeting on the calendar. Oh, that was Wendy. We have a Wendy. Wendy's nuts hit your face. Hey guys, I think I need to take a sick day. I might have contracted ligma. What's ligma? Ligma balls. Not a D's nuts joke, but same sentence.
Okay, Andrew, we meant, what's your biggest weakness when it comes to working on a software development team?
Oh, I would say that I have a good understanding of website cookies, but I don't really understand how to implement this new thing, candies.
Candies?
I would say my big...
Candies, nuts fit in your mouth. Fuck yes.
I thought you'd enjoy that one. That one's a Kevin one.
That is very me. That is very me. This all day over that cunt that screamed about some weird football team that made me genuinely want to rip my ears off my head. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What?
The
horse guy?
the Colts guy. Do you remember that you used to make us watch?
Yeah, the guy who does the cult song.
Yeah. Fucking absolute bell end.
Oh, how did that song even go? I can't even remember now.
We're not finding out.
That's okay. We're gonna get back to it in football season. We've got 16 more times to hear it next year.
Oh,
next
God.
season.
Well, hopefully he's just had like a massive heart attack and died or something. Who knows? It's possible, right? He is American.
Whee!
England and Ghana fans come together after the game. Okay.
Yep. Fair call. See?
Both those
That's
teams
about
were
the
shit.
friendliest English. That's like an English fan getting friendly. Is like
Well,
bonding with how terrible they both performed.
Yeah, they interacted with brown people and they weren't racist to them
Yeah,
or violent
that's
or anything.
really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Personal growth, England fans. Personal growth. I love to see it. And they have, as far as I'm aware, they haven't smashed anywhere up yet as well. Honestly, you know what? I think they're starting to settle down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're finally getting like every time they show up someplace Scotland's always been, they're like, why aren't you as good as Scotland? Why are the Scottish fans so amazing? You're shit.
And rather than going, okay, let's double down on being shit, they might have learnt a lesson. Again, personal growth. You love to see it.
Yep.
We'll see though. Apologies if you can hear my fucking annoying neighbour screaming outside. The windows up. The window. No, that is a grown adult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a twat. Anyway, but the point being, the windows are open, so like, you know, it's too hot.
Oh no, that's fine. We can deal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great story. You're gonna love this one, Kevin.
Okay.
Mighty Bites in Middlesbrough. They used to get called Mighty Fights. My mate was with us Pete, so he was only little in height. He walked out the pizza shop. As he walked out, there was this lad on the other side of the road wrecked. And he was like, yeah, is that a fucking Oompa Loompa? Peter went to me, is he fucking talking to me? And I was like, yeah, I think so. We're all over 6 foot. And he went, fucking now, I'll punch your fucking head in like that. And the lad went, shut up, you daft cunt. He was going, fucking Oompa Loompa. And he had these cheesy chips in his hands. And Peter went, yo, I'm fucking killing me. And he started like storming towards him. Like, and as he's storming towards him, the lad started going, Oompa Loompa. Just have to give up there. And he was going, cheeky cunt, you know, as he's getting towards him. And just as he got about a metre and a half away from him, the lad got his cheesy chips and just fucking threw him, all garlic sauce on them, and it bounced off him, you know, off his head. And the lad just fucking bails, right?
Like a Teesside magician.
Oh, it was
Palm
just
out, bam.
boom, gone. I think it was like cheesy chips and garlic, just bosh. I was crying, laughing, but sprinting after this lad. He was so fast. Well, we legged him for ages. He sprinted like in front of a bus, nearly got hit, and then like on the other side of the road, turned around and was like, and now you got to give him, man. He's got to give him that one, man. He sees Adji there. There was a pizza shop called.
Yeah, sometimes you just got, sometimes the L is unavoidable, chat. Sometimes it's just there. Yeah. Anyway.
I thought you'd like that. Also, if you want to start a fight, you can just call a short guy short king and Oompa Loompa when he comes storming over. Just go Oompa Loompa.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. There's no
Yeah,
half
yeah,
measures.
exactly.
Go for it. Okay. What is this? Also, I did watch it. Talking of Middlesbrough, apropos of the fact that you just showed me that. I watched a documentary about the Ironopolis, as it was called, because it was essentially Middlesbrough sort of didn't exist until the Industrial Revolution, and they built the town, as it were, based around ironworks and the port and all of that. And they set it out on a grid pan and everything. It was really interesting. Yeah, and I didn't know about any of them.
So it actually has like modern urban planning.
Well, it did have, but most of those streets have been built on or around, and so the original town has been mostly lost. Mainly because the port doesn't really function very much anymore. So anyway, who is this, Krista? This
is one of those tip your cap. You gotta respect someone who can be that quick. These are this lady, she does provocative comments or videos on Instagram. So
okay, right.
Mister, I know everything about pussies.
Right.
What else do you know about them?
It's not just one hole down there.
How many are there?
4.
There
are only 2 holes.
Yes.
There's at least 3, but I don't know about 4.
Right.
Well, there's a 4th hole. My mouth down there. I tricked you. I tricked you with that one.
Listen, I was gonna be mad at that, but that was actually really good. All right, Mister, I know everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although at that point, it's very much does a straw have 2 holes or 1?
Oh, that's a good question. Is it one continuous hole, or is it the top of the hole and the bottom of the hole and then the bit in the middle is something else?
Because that then brings up the point, right, of the transitive property. Because if that becomes one hole, does that mean it's a continuation of the receiver, their mouth tube all the way down to their pussy, then their mouth all the way down to the other person's arsehole? Is that one continuous? Is that one continuous?
I don't know. This is getting pretty philosophical.
I'm just look. Look. We do cerebral content on this channel.
Yes, that's it. That's what we're here to challenge your mind.
Exactly. Very much so.
Make you question how you see things.
Exactly. Reveal the truth.
Like, is a loaf of bread just basically a bread sandwich?
Literally.
Yeah.
Because it's just bread inside bread, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Or is it a series of bread sandwiches?
Could be a stacked series of bread sandwiches. Yeah.
Unsliced as well, which is just demonic. Anyone who doesn't slice a sandwich is fucking mental. I'm just putting that out there right now.
So I guess I want to hear your perspective on this, because from my perspective, it was kind of a nice little ego check for Americans who think that everyone thinks about them all the time and talks about them all the time and pays attention to everything they do all the time. Right. And this kind of bursts that bubble. But maybe as someone who grew up in the British education system, you have a different take on this.
Okay.
So,
why the British don't talk about the American Revolution? Well, because we only ever talk about things that we are proud of. Which is really worrying, because we do talk about stuff we shouldn't be proud of. Is the basic answer.
Yeah. Well, you can hear this person's answer.
Okay.
So. Do you have a rather diminished view of the American Revolution and the Declaration?
I don't think I do have a diminished view. An interesting thing that may be surprising to some American listeners. In Britain, the American Revolution is never really taught. It's not discussed. It doesn't really feature in our collective historical imagination.
Literally. Like, there's an understanding that Britain used to own America, and that stopped at some point, but we have literally no idea collectively. Like, obviously I know, but collectively the British don't understand how that happened, and they don't want to understand.
But interesting, what's interesting for me at least is to understand his reasoning as to why that's the case, and that comes next.
Okay.
And Americans often say, "Ah ha ha, that's because you lost." That's not really the case, because there's nothing the British like more than a kind of than a tragic defeat. Actually, it's because it's eclipsed by the French Revolution and the Napoleonic Wars. It seemed to be a parade of quite boring men talking very earnestly about liberty. Battles that involve 20 people in a field somewhere in the great vastness of North American continent. You know, it's not Waterloo, it's not Borodino or something. So when we came to it, and I think also Tom and I, you know, we've seen all the sort of Ken Burns style, the flag of liberty over Gobbler's Creek or whatever it might be, and sort of, you know, a slight smirk perhaps playing on our lips in a true redcoat manner as we see the Americans congratulate themselves as they go back to their slave-inhabited plantations on the great victory of liberty and so on. So I must admit I very much enjoyed the great furore about the 1619 project, because as a Brit watching that, it was entertaining to see Americans flagellating themselves and tearing themselves apart about whether they were the good guys after all. And of course the 1619 project people said that the British were the heroes in the end. So that was tremendous news for us.
Why?
I think he's got a point about the Napoleonic Wars and the French Revolution, because that's more immediate to us, right?
Yes.
Geographically, and the fact that we were sort of largely involved in a way that, like, even most of the fucking soldiers fighting for the British in North America were German mercenaries. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like these, it wasn't really Britain versus America. It was Britain's mercenaries being slaughtered by American slave owners in the name of liberty. Okay.
Yeah, and impressing some sailors, you know, into basically unwanted servitude by kidnapping them and impressing them into, you know, naval duties.
But the great British naval tradition, again, that's another thing we don't talk about because we only want to talk about the nice bits, right? Or the bits that we think are nice. No one mentioned, look, we mentioned, it's known, you know, we had this amazing navy for hundreds of years, Britannia ruled the waves and all of that shit. Virtually all of the ordinary soldiers that did that either did so out of ludicrously extreme poverty to the point of avoiding starvation, which isn't really a fair choice, or literally, like you say, press ganging, which is where they would often get men drunk, get them to quote-unquote sign documents impressing them to become sailors, and then they'd wake up the next day and they'd be 50 miles off coast on a boat. Sobering up and having a fucking having a deckhand go, literally, either you load this cannon or I fucking kill you.
Yep.
That's a slave, is what you have there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the backbone of the great navy that ruled the waves for 500 years or whatever. Brilliant.
Yeah, but obviously, like, the whole thing about the French Revolution and the threat to monarchy, and then the various coalitions that tried to defeat Napoleon, you know, that was an ongoing saga that really consumed, like, way more of the British mindset and resources and attention and machinations on the continent, you know, because of politics, than some colonies that were too much of a bother to try to keep a hold of anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Although what I will say is that there is a point he's making there about the slight smirk that plays across a British person's face.
Yeah.
Because, like, American history is so... I suppose the modern phrase would be soy. It's very soy. That you like great men giving speeches about liberty and, you know, all of this shit.
Oh,
and then...
can I take over another very modern current word?
Go on then.
That most of, like, the way that it's presented in American history classes is all about glazing.
Oh, gotcha.
The founding fathers and not allowing any real critique of their hypocrisy or their exploitation or, like, the class things that, you know, the class tropes or class warfare they engaged in order to stay in power.
It's not even just history that happens in, though. That's like a contemporary political thing in America, where they'll go, oh, what did the founders intend by this, that, and the other? As if I should give a fuck in 2026 what some cunt 250 years ago said about anything.
I mean, that's kind of my take on this whole originalist. I mean, as if you can be mind readers and go back, and you can't, because you are always working through your lens, trying to understand what you think other people thought. When you can just do a plain reading and understand what our values are now and apply it to what we've agreed to as our consensus now, in light of all the other jurisprudence that's taken place since then.
And by the way, the originalism isn't really a thing, because there's no way that any of them genuinely believe that fucking Washington thought that companies should have the rights of citizens.
Yes,
like
exactly.
This is absolute nonsense. What it is far right pablum. It's a veneer of intellectual respectability based around the ridiculous grab of power on behalf of corporate
Speaking of jurisprudence and whatnot, Marcus reached out to me because the Supreme Court's had a lot of decisions in the last, like, some whatever term, summer term ending decisions. But we should get Marcus back on to kind of go over some of the other, like, there's some interesting postal vote decisions, but also, like, Trump won some, he lost some. Amy Coney Barrett is all over the place. Nobody can predict. Now they're calling her a DEI hire on the right. Because she's not, she looks at the Constitution and goes, you know what, birthright citizenship is constitutional.
Yeah.
Which is convenient because it's in the Constitution.
Also,
as an amendment.
when they're going about birthright, like, okay, but who hired her?
Yeah.
Like, who was the person that put her on the court? Like, it never ever goes back to Trump in these people's eyes, does it?
No. So anyway, we should get Marcus. We should book Marcus on. We couldn't do it tonight because it's too short of notice. But we should get a three-way going conversation.
Can you not talk to the scum in chat, please?
Can you not read the scum in chat? You being all distracted.
Well, you're the one literally typing to them, and I don't want you to encourage them to think that they're a part of this.
Just put some more dancing on, or put the Cold Sky on. That'll drive them all away.
Nay.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
We bleed blue. Yeah, burned into my fucking retina. Not retina. My eye, mind, whatever. That's the thing. Right.
They took him to the stadium and had him play there. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's because nothing is happening in Indianapolis. Literally no things are happening. So the fact that a guy went kind of viral online is a big news story.
Yeah, and a Colts fan at that. That's got to be something that people. Yeah, it's like when Charlie Barons did the go pack and fuck the Bears. Oh yeah, I told you I'm gonna make this my phone ringtone now.
Oh okay, cool.
See, you better not let nobody get you out of character or ruin your fucking day. You see how big your titties are? Can't nobody tell you shit.
True.
Listen, you better not let.
True. True.
I just need that. I need my hype man on my phone every time my phone rings. You see how big your titties are? Ain't nobody can tell you shit.
Literally true. That is, Christy.
Yeah.
That should be your on your tombstone. Frankly.
Yeah, I will put that on my tombstone.
What is this?
Jesus was off.
Grandson, Little White Lies. I don't know what this is. Okie doke.
Jesus was a 5'4", brown-skinned socialist. Nothing like the white man on that crucifix. The truth is there, you just won't notice it.
Oh, I think this is just an answer to you. I didn't post this to share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were like, what was that band name again? I was like, oh, Grandson? Yeah. And then I gave you this.
I knew there was something I needed to watch. Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry, yeah, no, my bad.
And actually, there's another song under, can you just do a little clip of the one that's underneath that? Because the other one I think is even better.
Masters at War.
Yeah, very catchy.
Okay. And you described them as what, the Rage Against the Machine for Gen
Of this
Z?
generation, yeah.
Summon the
Oh, for God's sake. Fucking adverts and that.
What is that craziness?
What's with the Bob Dylan situation going on there? What's that about?
More roots, more...
You that build all the guns, you that build the death planes, you that build the big bombs, you that hide
hide behind walls, and you that hide behind desks. I just want you to know I can see through your masks.
So anyway, I don't want to get the copyright struck, but
Yeah.
good stuff, right?
I mean, it is, but I'll just say Rage Against the Machine had better funky bass riffs.
Well, we can't do the whole song, you know. It does build up to something, you know, obviously in that one, but yeah. But
Okay.
yeah. I don't want to take away from, you know, Rage Against the Machine. They're their own band, but I'm just saying that when it comes to woke lyrics.
Yeah, that is extremely woke.
Yes.
They are a DEI band. That is how that works. Yes. What is this? Man with same.
I mean, we've got it. There was some bulwark thing that was like they were talking about absolutely like bonkers right wing stuff. I've got to go back and find it.
Okay.
Oh, you got the two Dans. Okay, you're gonna do the Dan Sullivan bit. I'll find us the.
Yeah. Man with the same name as U.S. Senator Dan Sullivan is eligible for Alaska's primary ballot, judge rules. Well, why wouldn't he be? Like, if you've got the same name, you can't run as... That's bollocks. No, look, you should probably come to some reasonable compromise where you have some distinctive other things. So, like, a middle initial, or one of you will be Dan and one will be Daniel, or something like that, right?
But they even like look at them. Well, you can't see, but they look the same. Oh yeah, you can. They're on screen now. They look the same.
They're
just
basically
all white guys.
Well, basically, one of them is a slightly aged version of the other one. Yes. This is Dan Sullivan and Dan Sullivan after a weekend on the crack. Like, do you know what I mean? It's literally.
And then there was a third guy named Dan Sullivan who tried to get in on it too. I'm not even joking. A third Dan Sullivan wanted to get in on the action.
Mr. President, a third Dan Sullivan has hit the Alaskan president election. A man with the same name and Republican Party affiliation as Alaska U.S. Senator Dan Sullivan is eligible to challenge the senator in the August primary. A judge ruled on Friday. The latest turn in a drama surrounding the broader fight over the control of the U.S. Senate. Superior Court Judge Thomas Matthews' ruling overturns a June 15th decision by Division of Elections Monitor Carol Beecher to disqualify the challenger and keep him off the primary ballot. Matthews' ruling can be appealed to the state Supreme Court. Well, but on what basis?
Well, read it, because it was a bullshit basis.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
The judge ruled that the Elections Division decision to exclude Dan J. Sullivan because his candidacy was not in good faith was not based on the U.S. Constitution, Alaska law, or Division's own regulations. Well, yeah, it doesn't. You don't have to be in good faith.
No, there's no requirement for good faith. You can fuck around in elections. That's allowed in a democracy.
Like literally, we have entire parties in Britain, like the Monster Raving Loony Party or the Count Binface. Literally, the Monster Raving Loony Party have forfeits. They in Britain, you have to put up £500 as a fee, right, to as a deposit to stand in an election. And it's to stop too many joke candidates, right? And if you don't get 5% of the election, you lose 5% of the raw vote. You lose that deposit, right? And it's to try and dissuade people from like ruining the thing. And the Monster Raving Loony Party have forfeits that people who stand for election as their candidates if they get their deposit back. They literally try not to get 5% of the vote. You will be punished by the party if you actually get 5% of the vote. They are literally constitutionally bad faith political operators, and that's fine. They're allowed to do that. That's democracy, lads. Tough shit. Now this guy's obviously taking the piss. We all know that. We can all see he's doing well, I'm not technically touching you. My hand is just in front of your face. But as a ballot measure. But even so, you're allowed to do that. That's allowed. Tough shit.
I mean, but doesn't that look like an Onion headline?
It kind of does. The picture definitely does. It's like, let's just find two similar looking white dudes who were both called Dan Sullivan. But it's real, because this is the very sensible world we live in. Amazing.
All right.
Did you find the thing?
Yeah. It's in the Discord chat at the bottom now.
Okay.
Every time you think the story can't get weirder, it does. It's a little bit dated now, but I remember it being peak weirdness. Because it's got,
Hey everyone, it's me, Sam Stein, man.
Go on, sorry.
yeah, weird. It's got Will Summers, who is basically, yes, he's become an expert on right-wing weirdness.
Yeah, he does the QAnon podcast.
Yeah, he's got an entire Substack. I think they do MAGA Mondays on the Bulwark and stuff. But yeah, Will Summers out here doing you would say the Lord's work, keeping an eye on the weirdos.
Typical Christie, it's a bottom.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sam Stein, managing editor at the Bulwark. I'm here with Tim and Will, another trio. This is becoming a regular thing. We don't have a jingle yet. Tim, do we have a status update on our jingle?
It's in progress. So there's certain things in the music industry, licensing.
Exactly. Get wrecked. We've got a jingle. We've got 2 jingles, one of which works.
And we're more articulate than most of these people because we don't say nearly as often as I like Tim, but Tim needs some media training.
Yeah.
Sam Stein, I think, is a bit better, but yeah, anyway.
You know, you don't want to mess with the creative process, but it's going to happen. It's coming.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for it. We're here to discuss what I would call one of Will's more epic stories. I think that's fair to say.
Competitive category.
Yeah, no, actually, when it's all said and done, Will, and you're ready to hang it up, I would be curious what your top 10 is, but we're not quite there yet.
Not even close. Will's empire is expanding. Okay, we're not anywhere near the retirement.
Well, kid, it's been a good run.
It's been good, man. I'm done. This one, okay, I have a lot of questions on this one, but I'm going to try to sort of cede the floor for a bit because you do the storytelling.
Is that when you ejaculate onto the carpet? You seed the floor. You seed the floor.
God. You see where your brain is tonight.
Hey-oh!
But it does involve a guy named Ryan Fournier. And Ryan Fournier is kind of this, I don't know, how would you even describe him? Kind of a MAGA hanger-oner or pit bully type guy who started Students for Trump in 2015, but hasn't really ascended to anything quite of stature as far as I can tell. But why don't you tell the story about Ryan Fournier, Will?
Sure. So Ryan Fournier, as you said, I mean, he founded Students for Trump. He was initially like almost like a Charlie Kirk type figure when Ryan Fournier was in college.
Look. We all get high in his name, but you don't need to name drop him like that. Okay.
Firing Charlie Kirk.
Yes. I mean,
there was one person who fired Charlie Kirk, wasn't there? One very notable incident took place there. I'm just gonna let that linger for a second.
Okay. Yeah. But that's it there.
They were kind of getting their starts roughly around the same time. And whereas Charlie Kirk obviously became this big figure, all these other people like Benny Johnson, these big figures who have kind of ascended to whether it's jobs in the administration or to these kind of media empires, Ryan has remained sort of I would say like a hanger-on. He still has some trappings of influence. He has like 1 million Twitter followers. He's involved, I would say, in a lot of really obvious payola type campaigns to do undisclosed promotion. And you know, he hangs out around DC. And he also has a lengthy criminal record. Maybe we'll get into that.
You know, if you're like a pipe fitting company and, you know, are concerned about a regulation and want your side of the issue to feel like it's MAGA, you'd pay Ryan for Students for Trump.
Exactly. To say, like, we've got it. These pipe regulations are out of control.
Yeah.
You know, some really specific issue. And so the incident we're here to talk about is that last Friday in a very luxurious part of downtown DC city center, Ryan stepped out of his apartment and Secret Service agents mobbed him and his friend, a guy named Jordan Daly, and they arrested them. And this unravels a saga that has been afoot in MAGA DC for a few months now.
So just to set the stage, City Center is this kind of tony little downtown enclave, very rich, a lot of luxury high-end stores. Stephen Miller lived there for a little while. It got infamously because if I'm remembering correctly, he like ordered sushi and like the guy harassed him about like his immigration policies and he like threw the sushi away in a trash can outside. Is that right? In City Center?
It was something along those lines, and it was sort of like, well, I live in this complex, and now that guy knows where I live, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it's where, you know, it's where ladies who lunch go. It's where the fancy pants, kind of Gulf state men go when they're
Yes.
shopping. You've got your Burberry, your Louboutin.
It's the Rodeo Drive of
Chanel.
DC. I guess so. If
Pretty
you want to
sad,
put it that
but,
way, yeah, it's more like a rodeo square. Anyway, so he's there. He gets, completely accosted by Secret Service agents, arrested, his friends arrested. And it appears at the beginning that it's because he violated, and this is actually true for him, he violated an order saying he could not contact an ex-girlfriend, right? Yeah, so last...
Okay, so, I mean, I was thinking, like, wire fraud or some shit.
Oh no, this gets wild. This is just the appetizer. It believe me, it goes way deep into the crazy end. Yeah.
Who would have thought a MAGA influencer, A, not following the law,
Yes.
and B, harassing a woman?
Yeah, having some sort of predator criminality around him. Yeah, that's staple for MAGA. But that's actually not the weirdest part of this.
Oh, God. Okay.
They're just setting the stage still.
This is the foreplay, is it?
This is amazing. Oh, Kevin, you're gonna love this.
May or late in May, a few weeks ago at this point, he, allegedly he was passed out on the floor of his city center apartment drunk, and his girlfriend was like, "You got to wake up, man, just get in bed or whatever." And he wakes up and just starts punching her in the face, saying, "I'm going to cave your head in with a lamp. Do you want to die today, or are you ready to die?" And so his one of his roommates was like, Unfortunately, this young woman was saved, and Ryan was allegedly kind of held off. And so he was arrested already for that incident. And then the incident last week was he was arrested basically for texting her after the judge said, "Don't bother her while this domestic violence case is going through." He texted her and said, "Come on, let's bury the hatchet. Let's move on together."
Classic abuser, classic Trump, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's absolutely boilerplate MAGA. Domestic violence,
abusive men. Yeah, 100%.
But remember, they're stopping the migrants to protect the women and the girls. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course also for white Jesus, Kevin. They're doing it all for white Jesus.
The best kind of Jesus.
Yeah, white Jesus loves them.
I mean, kind of Trump sort of mindset. We got an Epstein cover up, grab her by the what.
Yes,
it's all good. That's all fun. It's all joking.
The misogyny is sort of a through line with all these characters.
It really is, yeah.
But the crazier thing that involved Jordan Daly. Now, I don't know much about Jordan Daly. Tim, have you ever heard of this guy before?
I did not know. I mean, I knew Ryan Fournier, of course, but I did not know Jordan Daly, no.
Is he like a player at all, Will, or no?
Did you remember Ryan Fournier? I do remember him when I used to be on Twitter before it went to hell.
Yes.
Do you remember him?
I do.
Posting shit?
Yeah, I do remember him, yes. Vaguely. I don't know this Daly chap, but...
No, I didn't either.
Was,
okay.
A character I'm vaguely aware of from the past.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to check in on...
Well, you might think so because he has a huge amount of Twitter and Instagram followers. I suspect these may have been purchased, though. So basically, what's going on here is that, so Ryan, I think, is 30. This guy is like 35. He is a kind of like his internet persona is sort of like hustle bro. He's very into Drake. And he posts like a lot of...
Yeah, domestic abuser, Nancy shit. Yeah, of course he's a Drake fan. You could argue, Christy, he's not like us.
No, he is not like us.
Like Drake memorabilia or sort of like iconography. And he is basically, as I would come to find out, sort of a Ryan Fournier hanger-on. So sort of a hanger-on.
Oh my God, the hanger-on of the hanger-on of... That's, I mean, what even...
It's very meta.
You feed on the bottom of the bottom feeders.
Basically, yeah.
Oh no, that is tragic.
Onto the hanger-on. And these guys were kind of like going around DC to the MAGA joints, the Waldorf Astoria, the bar Scarlet Oak, or as all these people call it, Skoke. So they were very much like on the scene.
Christ! Just when you think you can't hate these people anymore,
yeah,
they
exactly
pull out
right.
Skoke. Oh, you fucking cunts! I fucking hate you so much. Why is that so viscerally annoying to me? I don't know, but it just... Oh, fuck off.
And so this is why the Secret Service was there, because the Secret Service isn't normally going to come arrest you if you text your ex-girlfriend when the judge tells you don't. In this case, it turns out that for months, this guy, according to the Secret Service, had been portraying himself as a Secret Service agent around town to get clout. I would,
Get
speaking
laid.
to friends of Ryan Fournier, several people on that
Yes,
scene.
Tim. Yes, Tim. He's right. To get
laid.
laid. That's part of it. Yes, he did.
Well, yes, I think there's something of that to it.
We're going to get into that. Yeah, go ahead.
And basically, people say Ryan is not charged in the Secret Service impersonation case, but people say that basically this guy was acting like Ryan's Secret Service agent, that Ryan was acting like he was a high up in the administration, which is not true. And that this guy would kind of like, just sort of act like a Secret Service agent, kind of like, his head was on a swivel. He would sort of clear rooms for him, sort of hold the door.
Would he dress up, or was it just the
Yes.
badge?
So basically,
How would he clear rooms? He would clear,
Hey, I'm here.
Doing a nasty fart.
That's how you do it.
That's how
short
you clear it.
sniffer.
Exactly. Yeah, you just look silent but violent.
So at one point in the
walk
affidavit,
in,
they
fake
say,
earpiece, look around, and be like, "It's all clear for Ryan."
well,
to
at
come
one
in?
point they say, as the relationship was unraveling, he went into Ryan's apartment with a replica gun and was like going like clear.
He was doing what we did when we were 6.
Yeah.
Pretending to play like soldier. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a gun and I'm a big important boy, and he's in his
Yep.
30s.
35, 34, yeah.
Oh God Almighty!
Just wait.
They're just so pathetic. These people, honestly.
Yeah, they really are.
But otherwise, I think there's a lot of like sort of looking around rooms and sort of like, having, be one of these guys who always never has his, back to the door.
What was Skoke again? Is that they call it Skoke because they do coke there, or what's the?
Well, I hadn't even thought of that. There's a bar near Capitol Hill called Scarlet Oak. There have been a couple profiles written of it. It's very cool with the sort of the young 28, 30 and under class. I talked to a MAGA influencer I was interviewing for this story who was just sort of constantly saying, yeah, I was hanging out with them at Skoke. And then I was like, what the heck is he talking
Well,
about?
I thought everybody's going to Raheem Kassem's place down there. Is that?
I
not a
think you
favorite?
got to be balling a little higher to go to Butterworth's.
Okay.
This is like
Butterworth. Oh no! It just screams of American shit.
Yeah.
like if you can't get into Butterworth's. Like there was the time Lauren Boebert rolled up with her crew, and they were like, "Lauren, you're welcome to come in, but the person who runs your calendar will have to go to Skoke."
Got it. Okay.
I didn't realize Butterworth was that exclusive. I thought it was just a restaurant.
It's not the biggest restaurant. I mean, I think this is like really if you're like grinding out as a MAGA intern.
Yeah, it's just
you're
like
going to
not the
Skoke.
place to go to have like 8 vodka sodas and like do a few pumps in the bathroom. Like that.
Yeah,
seems
that's
like
that's
one
the
of the-
point I'm making. Yeah.
Hey, before we get to that, just a
skip the ad. Yeah.
We believe investing.
Oh no!
AJ
So
Bell,
there's,
feel good.
they're kind of teasing it up, but there's so much good Secret Service shenanigans
Right.
that you're going to hear about now, and it's going to be hard to believe that real people did this, but they did.
Fair enough.
whip around and say, I'm part of the agency.
Yeah, and the last thing to say about MAGA nightlife is when these guys were arrested, they were going to Ned's, the famous,
Yeah,
the
classic.
club where it's like $5,000 a year or whatever to be in, very popular with cabinet secretaries. So Ryan later tells the Secret Service that this is a replica badge he got from a Secret Service agent who, appreciated his, role supporting President Trump. And the Secret Service said, that's interesting. Who is this agent? And he said, I simply can't say. So, it's really
So he stole it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stole it.
Or got it
unclear
offline.
what the deal is. They're saying it's a replica badge. I don't know if it's even, maybe it's legitimate. I mean,
I do wonder, do you
basic-
get to keep your badge if you're an ex-Secret Service person? Maybe it's a former.
Probably not, right?
I mean, given the powers that it bestows upon you, as we'll find out, I would say the Secret Service really does not want them floating around.
Well, you hinted at it. So what would they, obviously clearing rooms is one thing, but like get a little bit more because there's Uber drivers and strip clubs involved in the story, all having to do with this badge. So what were they doing with this badge? And let's just stipulate.
Right, but Secret Service doesn't mean like federal titty inspector. What the fuck is a strip club? What's that? What? I am intrigued.
Yep.
For a second. Ryan Fournier clearly knew that this badge was being used to benefit him and others. It seems like it to me. Is he denying that? Like he never saw the badge being used for his benefit?
Yeah, I mean, he now claims, well, unbeknownst to me, this friend of mine was portraying himself as my Secret Service agent. And when I found out about it, I actually began working undercover, or sort of, I was in league with the Secret Service.
To do what?
To bust Jordan Daly, the fake Secret Service agent.
Yeah, how hard is it? Hey, Secret Service, come get this guy. You don't need to work undercover for that. There's a guy, I see him with a fake badge. You should come pick him up. It's like not a real difficult operation here.
So basically this ruse started in early April, and then we can kind of talk about the privilege they got, and then the moment it all comes to an end. So basically, in early April, according to some people I talked to, the two of them went out to LA for a Kanye West concert. When they,
of course,
surprise,
yeah,
returned, Jordan had this. I don't know if it was like seeing Kanye's aura or whatever. Jordan had sort of adopted this Secret Service sort of persona. He was wearing what people called like kind of goodwill level suits. He was just acting like a Secret Service agent. Ryan had this badge. And they would do things like Jordan would, like they'd be in an Uber. And this sounds, I see the appeal of this. He would, let's say the light is turning yellow, and Jordan would pull out the badge and say, I'm a Secret Service agent, run that light. And the driver would go, oh my God.
So he endangered his own life. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Whoa. Traffic violations.
No one said these guys were the brightest. They're
No,
MAGA after all.
that is true.
Okay. Or like they would come to a club and they would say, oh, you guys can't come in. And then they would flash the badge. And I heard from one person that the person at the door was like, I don't get paid enough to do. Okay, whatever. You say you're in Secret Service, come on in. Or if they felt that the service at a restaurant was not good, they would like kind of prominently, or Ryan or Jordan would prominently display the badge. And then I guess the waiter was, okay.
Do people care? I'm sorry. I just, it's hard for me to imagine caring in that situation.
Yeah, I having worked in service industry, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
You'd be getting the same service whether you've got a dumb badge on your table or not.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to like low wage workers, I'd be more worried about getting an ACAB person than someone who goes, ooh, the police. I love cops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally. Yeah, you're far more likely to get a communist who will piss in your soup than you are to get like someone who really respects the thin blue line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Protect the blue or whatever.
Like, you've got to imagine, if you did that at every table you ever drank, like, the amount of chef's spit you would have to, like, consume would be inordinate, frankly.
And being a waiter, and somebody's like, I'm in the secret. To me, that's sort of indistinguishable from, like, the rich high school kid getting in trouble and being like, do you know who my dad is? It's kind of like, well, who cares if you're in the Secret Service? Like, that doesn't garner you any different treatment from wait staff than the rest of us schlubs, does it?
I guess the implication is that there's some kind of security issue, like we really need our entrees quickly.
The restaurant doesn't make sense to me. I guess the Uber driver you can make a case that like, okay, like the Uber driver is there, he sees a badge, it's the Secret Service, he's like, oh shit, like I gotta go. Maybe that makes sense. But like if you're a waiter and you get a badge put on your table being like, hey, I'm with the Secret Service, like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna like get your food out faster for you. Like, am I gonna make the food more special for you? I don't care about that.
The other thing is, so part of this is that Ryan, according to people I talked to, was claiming that he had, in text messages, right, that he had like real access to the Trump family, that he was very involved in the war with Iran. And obviously,
well, with every administration, I imagine there are people who bullshit about knowing this person and that person.
Yeah.
But I imagine with Trump, there is like an entire forest of like gibloid fucking far right twats who are like, oh, I know Baron Trump personally.
Yeah.
That's why you have to give me this McDonald's for free. Like, I bet there's loads of that shit going on. Yeah. Because it's the most nepotistic, corrupt thing ever.
The anecdote that has really stuck with people is that several people told me, including Jordan said this as well, that Ryan broke down in tears saying that an airstrike he had ordered in Iran had resulted in civilian casualties. And so sort of being
delusional.
Yeah,
Fucking
Ryan Fournier
delusional.
is organising
Yeah.
the Iranian.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder it's going so well.
Yeah.
I'd definitely take fucking credit for that. Yeah, if I were him. Yeah, 100%.
the weight of this war was just weighing on him so heavily.
And there's no evidence at all that this guy is remotely involved in anything White House related, let alone ordering airstrikes in Iran, right?
Well, the White House.
But why would you boast about this? Why would you be like, you know, that catastrophe that's just embarrassed everybody, and we had to completely capitulate and give in to the fucking what's it called, Ayatollah. You know all of that, right? Yeah, that I did that. Why would you boast about that? Like, you boast about some shit like that war we won, or that bill that we got through. Yeah, that was me. I did that. But this guy's just so fucking dense. He's like, yeah, that historic national fucking embarrassment that shows that we're the paper tiger in a dying empire. Yeah, I did that bit. Jesus Christ.
House told me that no, he has no role in the administration and he does not enjoy a Secret Service detail.
Okay. So how did it come apart?
Well, it happened on April 16th. The boys were out partying, as they often were. They went to Brock Pierce's party. Now, Brock Pierce...
Oh my God. Brock Pierce is the most American name I've ever heard.
You like that?
Brock Pierce. Oh, God. Oh, he just... And not just that, but someone said in chat, and I think I know what they mean. When I hear Americans trying to be upper class and bougie, I get the impulse of, like, old money people looking down on the nouveau riche. You know what I mean? Like that kind of
trash.
Yeah, like old money, like Victorian people being like, "Oh my God, he invented a machine in a factory, and now he's a millionaire. Oh good God! Oh look at him, he wears his top hat at a slight angle. Monster!" Like I get it, Fucking skoke. Shut up.
Is this Bitcoin billionaire?
It always comes back to fucking Bitcoin. Shout out to Thomas. It always does. All of these stories, there's a Bitcoin angle because it's crime.
Because Christy, look, no shade, but cryptocurrency is like the worst thing ever. No, actually, AI is the worst. Cryptocurrency is second worst. Yeah.
You know, I figured out how much I profited.
How much did you profit, Christo?
In the last cycle, when I bought low and I sold high?
Yeah.
20 grand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I paid off my credit cards. I actually put some money in savings. I got a new bed, and I went on vacation. And then I want to say it's gone, but like, yeah. But yeah, I was like, holy shit! Like, I actually made some money. So
Has the bed been christened?
Many times.
Nice.
Exactly.
Actually, I'm on it right now because it's a couch that doubles as a bed, so I basically use it every single day.
That is not what I meant. Obviously. Like, yeah, your ass being on it, your ass being flipped on it, different. Just saying.
Yeah. Getting my money's worth, I can say.
Brock Pierce is a really rich guy, Jeffrey Epstein associate, who has, because he's so rich, he hosts a lot.
Okay, but like this rich Americans, I assume they're all Epstein associates. That's
yeah, basically
that doesn't
the
distinguish
class,
them. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Especially in Trump's Washington DC, I assume everyone knew Epstein.
A lot of MAGA parties around town. And basically, they were at this party.
Like, literally, there was a thing at the World Cup, right? So, Gianni Infantino, the head of FIFA, a phenomenally corrupt man himself, was sat next to some, I don't even know who they were. And they were like, disgusting, a FIFA associate is, a FIFA president is sat next to a Jeffrey Epstein best friend, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
And I looked into it, and the guy's like the Undersecretary of State for Commerce at the US government. I'm like, that's surely the biggest thing. Why is he in the fucking government? Oh, yeah, because the president's a fucking nonce as well. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because he's a rapist and a felon.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. And I'm just like, these people, it's just an incestuous gangbang of evil cunts.
Absolutely.
He's an actor. You don't do you want to tell people about Brock Pierce?
You're right. He was also in Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Who was he in Mighty Ducks?
He was.
True, but Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Escape from New York, so.
So like a whole like a Hollywood Walk of Fame
Of shit movies.
You know, yeah. Kevin Sorbo, fucking Dean Cain.
Excuse me, Kevin Sorbo was in the God's Not Dead franchise. One of the greatest movie epics of our age. Thank you.
Yeah, he acted the shit out of being a shitty teacher.
Literally.
Who didn't understand philosophy.
Yeah.
The Gordon Bombay character in the flashback. So the coach.
Oh, yeah.
So the coach, who is kind of a weak character himself, Emilio Estevez, obviously did not succeed in the hockey career. He's trying to relive through the youth, and then they do flashbacks to him.
You're
Brock
putting aside
Pierce.
the future Mighty Ducks where Bombay gives it another go in hockey, but putting that aside, yes,
So that's
the first
Brock
one. Go ahead.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Didn't really succeed in acting. But
Well, so many of these fascioids are this way. They wanted to be big stars, and it didn't turn out for them. Be it Steven Crowder or fucking
Ben Shapiro, the guy who ran the Daily Wire into the ground by doing their shitty Game of Thrones version.
Yeah, Ben Shabibos, and now this guy. Yeah.
then he got in early on Bitcoin, maybe in part due to his Jeffrey Epstein ties. Yeah.
So he's having this party, and allegedly, according to the police report and according to a witness statement given by one of the security guards at the party, Jordan, the fake Secret Service agent, was, going around saying, I'm a Secret Service agent, and groping women. Now, Jordan strenuously denies this, but supposedly he gets kicked out of the party. And I talked to some friends of Ryan, and they had said this kind of Secret Service ruse that had gone on for basically about 2 weeks at this point. They were saying, like, you got to cut this out, man.
Wait, they'd only been doing the Secret Service thing for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, the Kanye West concert was like in early April. And so, we'll get into it. It kind of gets revived. But basically, it seems like this creates a feud between Ryan and Jordan. Jordan storms out.
You people are such fucking nerds. It's not Escape from New York, it's Lost in New York. Is the Home Alone 2 name. You people are such fucking... Honest to God, I need to come and get you laid. You fucking virgins. Was that a bit too much as a response to a very small clarification of an error?
No, I think it's on par for it's on brand for you.
That is not what I asked. Being on brand for me and being appropriate.
Probably too much.
Yeah.
He goes to the Cloakroom strip club in downtown DC around midnight.
Hang on. Is the strip club called the Cloakroom? Or is it like a very small thing?
It might be a cloakroom in the strip club. I don't know. We'd have to back that up. I missed that part. I don't know how he said it.
And Jordan storms out. He goes to the Cloakroom strip club in downtown DC around midnight, and with kind of another member of this circle. And this is unfortunate for him because the Cloakroom is absolutely wired with security cameras and mics, as we come to find out. And basically, he's standing around. He's very much dressed like a secret.
And he's like, I'm a federal agent. I need to see your titties.
Almost.
It's national emergency. I need to see.
Almost.
Oh God.
Service agent. He's wearing a lanyard. He has a lapel pin.
He's got a lanyard. Oh no. Oh, this is so tragic. But this is so MAGA, really. This is the kind of shit I would expect, weirdo. Well, like when you give the alt-right the power of the fucking federal government, this is inevitably where it's going to end up. How could it not?
Like an American flag. So basically, there are pictures of him talking to, I don't know, like cocktail waitresses, and really sort of, opening the vest or the jacket so you can see the badge. And he's saying things like, I'm Secret Service. This is why I get special privileges. At one point, he tries to go into the VIP, the champagne room, if you will, because his friend is in there. And he's saying, essentially, the implication is like, that's my VIP. I need to protect him. You got to get me in there.
Oh my God. It's just unbelievably pathetic.
No.
Have you ever thought about doing this yourself? Will, just like strutting around town, seeing if you could like get.
Apparently, the cloakroom is what it's called. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Get away with shit.
You know, it is fun.
Isn't it supposed to be something either sort of classy or like just sort of gross, but in theory sexy? The cloakroom just sounds a bit weird, I guess.
Yeah, it has sort of like a few pumps in the back room kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Just sounds like a
Although I
dark
suppose
back
it's
corner.
well, yeah. I suppose it's they're going for discretion. I suppose.
Yeah, apparently.
They didn't want to go with the big bazonga titty rooms.
Yeah, I'll look it up online and see what it looks like.
Funny. I mean, you like I said, I can see the appeal. I mean, it
I've never seen the appeal of strip clubs ever. Like, don't get me wrong, titties are nice, but
yeah,
the titties exist in reality. Why are you? I don't get it. It just seems like a phenomenally seedy, unpleasant experience. I don't get it at all.
Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit confused because I'm looking at videos of it right now. I'm looking at the Google Maps show on it, and they've got like sports screens up everywhere.
Yeah.
So can you imagine, like, here you are dancing your little titties off, shaking that ass, trying to make a few bucks, and instead guys are too busy watching sports. I mean, I would not allow sports like TV screens in my strip club.
Well, you got to bear in mind, Christy, you don't get it, but you are not the clientele they are looking for.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the target market.
Yeah.
I mean, the food looks really nice. The food looks really delicious, actually. These nachos look top notch. Like, I'd go there for the nachos.
I'd segue with a great
Come
one.
for the nachos, stay for the titties.
The reason you'd call it cloakroom is that if your wife finds a receipt in your pocket marked cloakroom, it's easy to explain. I mean, that would be a very expensive cloakroom. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's definitely, a risky move, but I mean, people at the strip club loved it.
It's really pathetic. I feel it's really embarrassing. It's just like you're such a little man baby. It's like, oh, I need this badge. You have to let me into the champagne room. Like, make enough money like a real man to pay your way into the champagne room, sir. Like, this is pathetic.
So he goes back to Fournier's apartment in the luxurious city center, but the issue is he doesn't have a key. Well, but he does have a badge. And,
and that opens more doors than any key will.
Exactly.
He says to the desk, he says, look, I'm Secret Service. You need to give me the master key so I can get in there. And at this point, it's like 3 a.m., and the receptionist says, okay. And so they give him the badge.
Honestly, the security in DC is not...
It's not that good.
You start to realise why January 6th was possible. You know what? Like, because I always thought they go anywhere near like the White House or the fucking State Building or whatever, like lasers will appear from the roof and slice them in half. Like, you assume the security is really good, and actually it turns out it's just people like phoning it in across the board.
Looking at a badge and going, I believe that. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not getting paid enough to like ring anyone up to see if this is real. I don't care. Yeah. And I've got a perfect excuse. If my boss tries some shit, I'll just be like, I thought it was a security guard. What the fuck am I supposed to fucking turn down?
Secret Service.
Yeah, it could have been a terrorist. I don't fucking know. Yeah, like, I'm getting paid minimum wage. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. It's more than my job's worth to fight with you over this.
Yeah, fuck
whether or not you're an actual Secret Service. Yeah, fucking go, dude. Here you go. Help yourself.
Yeah.
And he goes in, and there were already people. The police report gets a little confusing, but there's already people in there, and they're like, oh my God, we just had this fight, and somehow Jordan's back in here. And this is when he's waving the replica gun around, clearing the room. He takes Ryan's phone, allegedly, and sends himself $500 on Venmo.
Oh, God.
Did I not tell you it gets better?
This is amazing.
Can you imagine stealing someone's phone and then Venmoing yourself $500? Like, they're not going to be able to trace it.
Yeah, like, it's literally like, what's the thing you could do that would be the easiest to prove is a crime in a courtroom ever?
And then he leaves a note that says, "I know everything," and it makes you wonder, oh my gosh, what were these guys up to? And then he storms out, and he moves back to Pennsylvania.
From chat, did they hire security from the Louvre?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, just leave some ladders next to an open window. You'll be fine. It's grand. Yeah, I love it.
And then Ryan the next morning is like, my fake Secret Service agent and I, this is a little surmising on my part. He says, we are over. And so he calls the Secret Service. Now, at this point, this may have been a bad move on his part because he calls them and says, this friend of mine stole this badge. I've had nothing to do with it. And then so Ryan gets all these people to talk to the Secret Service about what they've been up to. Sort of, Ryan is left out, but basically they're describing what they've been up to, and the Secret Service says,
Yeah, because the thing is, if you were there and you saw
how do you not know? How do you know about it?
Yeah,
if you weren't there.
Well, at the very least, like an accessory to all of these crimes. Yeah,
it's like, I knew that guy was smoking weed, and that guy was doing meth, and this guy was doing some coke. How do you know that? I wasn't there. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just dreamed it and that. So
I just dreamed it. Yeah.
See you
I
later.
have a friend who was there. I can't give you his name though.
Yeah, he goes to a different school. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
We don't like this.
Wow, what a flame out by that guy, though. I mean, something to be said for just going out in a blaze of glory. You're like, I'm in the fucking champagne room. I'm demanding the master key. I'm waving a gun around. I'm Venmoing myself from your phones. I'm just like the only thing missing was just like pissing on the ground of the apartment. That really, I feel like.
Yeah, you've got to mark your territory.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how do the other cats in the area know that you win?
I'm the man. I'm the man.
Literally.
Need to kind of tie the whole thing together, but. Yeah, that seems like a pretty dumb criminal move by Ryan. Since he was implicated in the crime. It's kind of like being a big drug purchaser and calling the cops on the person that you were selling the drugs to.
Can you pause it? Like, well, did you hear the Josh Johnson story about the guys the drug house that got robbed? And they all got tied up. And one of the guys who was working in the crack house called the cops.
Oh my god.
And then he had started untying everyone. They're like, what the fuck did you do? Now we gotta leave. And we gotta get the cops coming. You don't call in that you've been robbed of your drug money, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, that's sort of the worst thing you could do. Like, what in that's the case? Like, what are you expecting the police to do?
And track down your drug money and get it back to you and your drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stolen property, man.
Yeah, like he stole a very significant amount of crack from me, and I want it returned immediately. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
What about your involvement here, young man?
There's some Henry Hill, Goodfellas, making the pasta sauce last day vibes to it. But the whole thing about how they got caught is really hilarious too, because he blurts it. He comes back into Ryan Fournier's good graces.
So this was mid-April. So in late May, Ryan has this incident where he allegedly beats up his girlfriend. And then he gets back in touch with Jordan and he says, all is forgiven. Jordan showed me a screenshot of Ryan supposedly paying for his Amtrak back to DC, and Jordan claims that basically Ryan was
with the $500 he stole from him in the first place.
I'm dealing with this domestic violence thing. I need my buddy back. And so he comes back. And then they apparently start up the Secret Service ruse again. And so they're hanging out with this right-wing influencer girl. Ryan is, based on the text messages, sort of trying to sleep with her and saying, basically, because she says, is that guy really your Secret Service agent? And he says, yes, but I would love to ditch him and just be you and me. Now, unbeknownst, and they show her the badge and all this. Now, unbeknownst to them, it wasn't going to work out because Ryan was, this influencer woman was already dating a real Secret Service agent.
Oh, God almighty.
I told you, it just gets better. Did I not tell you?
Oh, white people, when you send you're not sending your best.
No, they're definitely not.
Oh, God almighty.
And so they're saying things to her like, oh, yeah, we're in the Secret Service, or this guy is. And then she says to her boyfriend, she says, do you know these guys? Like, sort of like I don't think they seem very weird to be in the Secret Service. And tellingly, then the real Secret Service agent meets them and they say, oh, yeah, we're real Secret Service. And allegedly, Jordan says, and we're going to bring guns to the UFC thing. And so because we're at the Secret Service. And at that point, it's
such a good idea.
Yeah, saying I'm going to come armed to the grounds of the White House to a Secret Service is okay. It's one of the more legally questionable things one could do.
Unclear what had happened in the investigation.
I mean, I know it says the right to bear arms shall not be infringed, but like, come on now, you are taking the piss, really. Like,
in these sort of roughly 2 months between them, but it sort of seems like the Secret Service is like, oh my God, okay, now we really got to step in here.
And they had so many outs. And this is the thing: Trump Washington, they're working so hard to not investigate grifters and criminals.
Yeah.
Like, this is a golden age of being a MAGA grifter. Like, you can get away with so much. You can shake people down. You can get absurd riches for yourself. And
of course, because if they investigated grifters, it would go all the way to the top. He's literally doing war in order to fucking get cryptocurrency bets that earned him billions. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually, the DOJ dropped investigations into FIFA for corruption because, like, fraud and bribery aren't, like, high priorities of this Department of Justice.
Yeah, of course, yeah. That's why they gave him the Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You can do Bitcoin crimes. It's like the one thing that you cannot do is tell a Secret Service agent that you're going to bring a gun to the place for the president.
Comrade, that's a great question. Is this the terror plot that the FBI claimed to have foiled at the UFC event?
It might be. These two.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe. I suppose it would be a stretch of the truth, but it wouldn't technically be a breaking of the truth.
I think those are the guys who actually got charged out in California, though. So I don't think it's these two knuckleheads.
Oh, okay.
It is like literally, like they could have gotten away with everything.
No,
you could pretend to be a Secret Service agent, like everything they could have gotten away from it if it wasn't for that one move. It's kind of like in when you come to New Orleans, they say in Bourbon Street, you can do anything you want except piss on Bourbon Street. It's just the thing. The cops will grab you if you're pissing on Bourbon Street. The one thing.
Okay, but what about if I need to piss on Bourbon Street?
Well, go in a bush, I guess. Go hide.
Oh, well, I'm supposed to just piss my pants? Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do in public? Because that's not even a kink I like or anything. So why would I be bothered by that? Just saying. Do you want me to piss myself in public, Krista?
Do I? No, not. I don't want that for you. I mean, it might happen to you one day, but.
Yeah, but would that be enough? Would you be interested in that at all? Imagine if I just came out as that was my kink. Is that a thing? Presumably, pissing yourself is a kink, right?
Yeah, water sports is a. I mean, it's not one I enjoy, but I don't want to.
Well, yeah, but isn't that
somebody's young?
I thought that was pissing on people.
Well, this just generally any kind of piss play, I think, can be kinky.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Can you shit on Bourbon Street?
I'm sure not.
Well, look, he said there was one rule, and it did not involve feces.
That's true. I think it's getting your dick out, though. I mean, if you get out your dick in public in here, whether it's dangling over a log or you're doing a stream, it's gonna be the same problem.
Well, no, you can cover up your junk and get your asshole out and just drop one on the street.
Yeah, I guess you know what? You should go to New Orleans and try that out. See what happens.
I might just do that, Krista.
Are you gonna call me for your bail money then?
Do that? Well, obviously, yes. I know an American. And it'll be very convenient because it's 3 a.m. there.
Thing you can't do is tell a cop you're going to bring guns to where the president is. They got to take that seriously.
Yeah. So, okay. Flash forward a little bit. So
Except, of course, when the president himself says, no, let them in with
called
guns.
on you to bring the guns.
They're not trying to shoot me. Yeah.
Will's been reporting on this.
Can I just say, right? Donald Trump's mind has melted so much that he literally said the other day that he wanted to have a threesome with his sons.
Well, I missed that. I did hear him say, that was like, what about the fact you've profited off of, like crypto to to $1 billion? He goes, yeah, but lots of people have profited. Like, oh my God, dude, just stop.
Yeah,
Father Time, do your thing. Come on.
swamp.
Ugh.
Yeah, he said, I've got 2 sons over there. I'll have a Presidential Medal of Freedom for me and 1 each for them, and we'll have a threesome.
What?
Because I don't think he understands what the word threesome is.
Oh, is it like the guy who didn't understand what a reach around, and he thought it meant to help someone out, and so he was writing emails at work saying, "I'll give you a reach around."
Yeah, a little bit like that, I think. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. But his mind is gone. 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of back and forth over the phone, an immense amount of detail in the story. We published the story on Tuesday night.
Oh my God!
and,
Yeah, here it is. Sorry. Can you pause it? I found it. Oh, it's on the Daily Beast, which is behind a paywall. Yeah, I can see it. Trump jokes about threesome by giving himself and 2 sons military honors.
Yep.
What is this? Except for Arthur and Douglas MacArthur, they're the only father and son pair to receive our nation's highest military award for courage above and beyond the call of duty. Now, as I see my 2 beautiful sons sitting there, I'm thinking I'm going to give myself 1 and 2 to them, and we'll have a threesome.
Yep. He was the best person they could come up with to become president.
God, what's wrong with white people? Seriously, white America.
Lots
we have a
and
lot
lots.
to answer for.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, we come in and we're trying to get a sense of like how it's landed. And Will sends what I consider an utterly shocking Slack message, which is that Jordan likes the story. Why did he like the story? It just
I think in one way, I think Jordan feels that, this isn't the story. He feels correctly, if we understand that Ryan was participating in this, that he's kind of being thrown under the bus here, that Ryan, inexplicably called the police into their kind of scene, and that, he's probably happy that this information is out there. I think correctly he understands that Ryan has more to lose than he does. It's also like
it's epic, bro. Also, it's fucking epic. It's Operation Epic Fury, bro. That's why.
Well, Jordan did. He gave me some truly incredible quotes. When I was like, were you impersonating a Secret Service agent at the strip club? And he said, look.
No, I was just service maxing. Okay.
These earlier times, this is all made up. I was not impersonating. But, however, I cannot speak to my actions that night. I had 3/4 of a bottle of Grey Goose. Whatever it was, who's to say?
How did Ryan take the story?
Ryan, again, he claims he was undercover. He also, one thing I do want to bring up is when I asked
undercover
him.
Undercover with who?
He was working for the Secret Service to bring down.
But you're telling that to the Secret Service, who would know that isn't true.
You don't just decide, hey, I'm going to work undercover for the Secret Service and let them know about this later.
Yeah, I'll fill him in with the deets later. But I am self-appointedly now working for the Secret Service. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that is how it works.
Yeah.
It's very much it's you decide on your affiliation and then you announce it later. That is how that works.
It's like getting caught with drugs and being like, oh no, I was bringing these to you guys.
Yeah.
I went and got the drugs and I was going to bring them to you as evidence of the drug dealers, and then you were supposed to go out and get the drug dealers. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm working undercover with you.
Yeah, my eyes are bloodshot for a different reason. Yep. Those.
I'm criminal
well, you want a urine sample? I don't need to go right now, but I'll see you later.
Yeah. I gotta go. See ya.
Yeah.
Mastermind Jordan Daly, allegedly.
Okay.
So then when I said, well, what about this airstrike thing? People said you were crying about the airstrike you ordered. And he said, look, I wasn't saying I ordered it. Now, was I crying about the reality of civilian casualties in a war? Perhaps.
The brazen nonsense of it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, these people are just shameless.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking shameless.
Could get to me. He since has, he's doing a very Trumpian move of tweeting through it and saying, he was replying to the Bulwark's post about this, saying, this story is ridiculous. He's tweeted at you, Tim, and
he did?
said,
Oh, he did?
yes, I was working for the Secret Service, of course, whatever. And then he said, this was now Tuesday, that he said he would have, he would be back Wednesday with the real story. Now we're recording this on Thursday and we haven't gotten the story. So I don't know if we're ever going to get Ryan's side of it.
Well, I got to be doing better at rapid response on my Twitter.
Well, I do hope a federal judge gets to hear it at some point.
Oh, wasn't this just peak stupidity?
Amazing shit, yeah.
Yeah.
The ambassador hearing?
Oh, I think this was not Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh,
someone
yeah,
else.
yeah,
Oh, Carrie Lake.
Take control of the edge and athletes first.
We don't need to listen to any of that nonsense.
The Carrie Lake stuff. I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Should we call it there?
Oh. Yeah, and this. Yeah. We can end it there. I mean, I was waiting to show you that for I think 2 weeks now. So.
Well, I'm glad you did, Christy, because it was beautiful.
Oh my God, running around clearing the room, saying that I needed. I'm a Secret Service agent at the champagne room in the strip club, and I need to get in that room because my VIP is in there. Oh
yeah, for national security reasons, I need
to go look at titties.
I need to be in the champagne room of the cloakroom titty bar. Thank you very much.
Anyway,
yeah.
I saw that and I just thought of you. I knew you'd just giggle.
Okay, well, absolutely. Yeah, expect that guy to be the new FBI director anytime soon.
Yeah.
Christy, what have you got coming up on your channels?
Nothing this week. I'm off to Berlin on Sunday to see Critical Role on Monday, and then back on Tuesday. So I'm going to be off, and will not be. They might be doing some D&D stuff on Sunday. I will not be part of it though, because I will be in Berlin. What do you got coming up on your channel, Kevin?
Stuff. Yeah, I don't really know. It's Friday tomorrow, so.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
Something. I don't fucking know. Actually, it's Thursday. Oh, there might be a question time, so I might do that tomorrow.
Oh.
Or I might be back.
One of the last of the current. Looks like there's not going to be any leadership contest, is there?
No. Well, question time as in the BBC show. We did Prime Minister's questions yesterday.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
the penultimate thereof of Keir Starmer, assuming that something crazy doesn't happen. But yeah, no, there isn't going to be a contest or anything because.
Do you like the kind of the sort of policy previews that you're getting from Burnham?
I've been very disappointed with some of it, but he has come out in recent days with some good stuff about council house building, and it's been sort of mooted from inside his camp that they're going to ban Palantir from the NHS, which I'm very much in favour of. So we'll wait and see. But as is always the case, it's the devil in the detail and all of that jazz, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, look, it has to be better. It cannot be worse, surely.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's a talk for another time.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to send everyone over to the Transatlantic Show with Luxander and Riverboat Jack on the YouTubes.
That sounds good.
And on the
Twitches.
On the Twitch channels, I will send you over to. Why is it not showing me anyone I actually fucking follow? Casual Revolt. Is Trump Mussolini? Okay, that is a one hell of a title. 707's in chat. The Pope excommunicates conservatives. Is that a real thing? I
wish. I doubt it.
The ultimate woke American Pope. The DEI hiring an American. Okay, I will see you all probably tomorrow, and we'll see Christy another time.
Yeah, next week sometime probably.
Yeah, cool. It's goodbye from me, and Auf Wiedersehen, bitches.
Auf Wiedersehen, pet.
That is not what I said, is it, Christy? She didn't do the bit.
I did not. I rebelled.